What's up, everybody? Danny here, back with another Monster Hunter pro tip. Today I'll be discussing making rations. Now, this is another thing I've seen a lot of streamers struggle with, is keeping their food stocked up. Now, I know that if you look into the game, I believe they start you out with either 10 or 5 rations. It's one of the two. And check this out. You can't buy them. You can go to any of the vendors. The only reason why I'm in this Stera is because a lot of beginners don't think about this. They don't think ahead that, oh, you know, they think they can just buy them. Well, this is the closest thing, and I tell you what, a Stera jerky does not recover your stamina. This is for bleeding, and if you've taken a lot of damage that's red in your bar instead of green, it'll turn that to yellow and you'll regenerate that faster, almost like if you've taken an immunizer. So with that said, you cannot buy these. Now in the game, they try to get you to do this, which is hunt herbivores like the Aptonoth, and they have you do this, which is, if you go over here, you will see that when you kill one, they give you, let's see, they give you this. Where is it? It's raw meat. Here it is, raw meat. You can carve about 2 pieces of this off of a large herbivore, usually. Sometimes you get a bone. It is what it is. So you carve those, and then you go cook them, and if you're lucky and time everything right, you get a well done steak. The cool thing about the well done steak is that if your stamina drops 2 little bars, it'll refill both of them. The ration will only refill one of those. The benefits, though, of having rations over the well done steak are far superior, because I don't know about any of you players, I don't wait till my stamina drops 2 points before I replenish it. So here's a quick way to keep stocked on your rations. Now, you talk to the handler, or you can talk to the chef. Either or. But the best way is just to talk to the handler. And then you go this is odd. Okay, never mind. Talk to the cook and go to oven roast, this bottom section. If you are in the gathering hub, you won't have access to the oven roast option. It's kind of an inconvenience, but to make up for it, if you take a quest, at the beginning of it, you can always talk to the handler, and then the oven roast option will pop up if you don't have something roasting already. If you do, it will be there, but it'll be gray. So we select that, and as you see right there, you can take that raw meat and make 4 rations out of it, out of just 1 raw meat. Now, out the gate, this is already an efficient way to make rations and to make anything that supplements your stamina loss. If you notice these, 1 raw meat will only make 1 steak, 1 well done. You can also burn the steak or undercook it, and it'll replenish 1 of your points of stamina as opposed to 2. So it's almost like you have the rations, but I'm going to tell you what, that is a waste of time sitting there cooking when you can just give the handler or the chef the raw meat and get 4 rations out of it. Now check this out. One of your best options is to either farm wet fish fin. Yeah, you get only 3, but you have the possibility of getting catalyst, which is a really helpful item. And so that's 2 catalyst, possibly 1. Every so often you'll just get herbal medicine instead. That's not bad to have either, but we're wanting to get that catalyst, and I'm going to tell you why. Because catalyst is a very helpful item. You can use it to make immunizers, which I like to use them in the Rotten Vale region, because your life slowly ticks down while in there because of the poisonous air. Well, the immunizer counteracts that because you're regenerating health. Another great one to farm are sushi fish scales. You get 3 rations, but the best thing is you have the possibility of getting immunizers with this, which saves you from having to take that catalyst and mix it with another component to make the immunizer. The advantages, though, of getting the catalyst, though, is that you can use that catalyst to make demon drug and then mega demon drug. Same with the armor skin and mega armor skin. So the advantages are quite present there over the disadvantages of cooking, because if you cook it yourself, if you go out there and use the spit roast in your inventory, this thing down here, if you go ahead and use that, it's a waste of time. So this is the most efficient way to collect rations, as well as get a few other things. The only caveat to this is that you have to go fishing. You have to do a little bit of farming, but that's it. If you want to get rations, you still have to farm that raw meat, right? Now I'm going to show you something here. Check this out. Let's go over here. If you are in master rank, this is a quick way, a very quick way to get those wet fish and sushi fish scales. You go over here into master rank and pick events and take a fish to whet your appetite. The great thing about this is you can just dilly-dally and keep farming, or you can complete the quest. Check this out. This is what you'll get, though, as a return. You get wet fish fin plus. This is an amazing item to get, and you get at least 3 per completion. You'll get 1 each for the 2 wet fish you have to catch, and then usually you get 1 in your reward. If you're lucky, you can get 2, maybe 3, so you can walk away with 5 of these. Now, the reason why you want these, even though you have the whetstone over here, is this sharpens your weapon a whole lot quicker, and the fact that you can reuse it often, because the percentages of you losing one of these is very slim. So you only really need maybe 25 of these at most in your inventory box. I'm currently sitting on probably around, not a whole lot, 73. So I don't really farm this much. I do it occasionally to stock up on wet fish scales and the sushi fish scales. So that's just kind of a bonus to all of that. Well, I hope this all helps. And if you liked what I had to say, if you liked the pro tips, go ahead and leave a like. Leave a comment too. Tell me what you liked about the video. If you didn't like the video, leave a comment please. Tell me what you didn't like about the video. Give me some constructive criticism though. Don't just go, oh, you're a jerk and your voice is ugly or your face is dumb. Give me something constructive or I'm going to delete the idiotic comments. Bottom line. With that said, have a good morning, a good day, or a good evening, depending on where in the world you are. Take care, all.